so this guy right here, by the way. Let's see. Go ahead and quick save. Quick saving is very, very useful. Do it often. Let's see. Oh. This is a sort of special guy. He's a little tougher than those other rhino guys we've been fighting before. Be very, very careful of him. He actually has a move that will do like 200 points of damage to you. Very, very bad. Let's see. Needle shot. Lawnmower. You, I want to do bushfire up here. And you go ahead and heal crush that bunny. It's not rush, it's... Oh, man! Spell arts are pretty much the way to go on this guy. It's a little mini boss. Needle shot. More. Needle shot. And heal crush. If you get lucky, Lawnmower can actually stun that guy. Just like that. See if this does more than bushfire. No, it didn't. Okay. Needle shot. Probably because of Narcissus' stone levels are not as high as his fire levels. So we'll go back to bushfire. I usually spark something on that guy. I mean, jeez. Although, I will say that it's being a little more generous than my first run through the game on stat boosts. Get some caster armor and some bone gloves. Bone gloves are our first equipment tool. Let's see. And, of course, the birch ring counts as gloves, so... let's put them on Cordelia. And we want that caster armor on, let's see, 4, 12. Ooh. Let's put that on you, and that on her. That on him. And that's pretty much all the items on the surface map area. That's a dead end up there, by the way. So now we're gonna head on back out. And if you want to fight that mini boss again, you can. I say he's a mini boss, but he's really only a little bit stronger than the normal guys. So we're gonna run back up this way. Okay, sorry about that. I meant to run past that guy. Like I was saying, they really like giving me free. Oh, really? Totally ran past him. Alright, anyway, like I was saying, I keep winning axes. There. That's what I was trying to say. No more battles to interrupt me. Now, I'm going to call it quits for today here. Specifically because I need to go and I'm going to take this opportunity to actually train up a little bit here. This is even though this is quite literally the first scenario we have Wil for, this is actually a really good place. The Ruins of Han are a really, really good place to level up. Specifically, there's a few enemies like later on down the stairs after where we met Tyler at that are pretty good to train on. If you want to take the opportunity to train, this is what I suggest you do. Now, first of all, I suggest you have bought some stuff with Gustav's money. You can buy whatever you want, but really, I recommend you just buy a couple of spears if you're going to buy anything. You can buy swords if you want to train your swords up while you're here. Let's see, what is it? This silver staff here? Yeah, I want to go ahead and repair that. That silver staff, like I said, is probably the most powerful thing you're gonna find in there, minus the quells, and you should save it. The flame rod as well. Let's see, what is he? He has some swords for sale, doesn't he? Yeah, he has a stone knife. Tree and stone. Fortunately, he doesn't have any water or tone tools for sale. But if you unlock some spells at this point, and you need certain animals to cast them, this is where you would go. For example, if you want to be able to cast life water, you're going to need a blue water, which is why I'm buying one of these, so that I can cast it on someone besides Wil. So, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and put, oh, he doesn't have any fire anima, does he? Alright, let's see, we want life water, let's put that down right there. Alright, cool, now we got 2 healers. And we've learned some arts, although not nearly as many as I usually have at this point, quite honestly. Although, to be fair, I don't usually know life water at this point either. I usually end up just getting it for free in the next scenario. So that's actually going to be kind of useful. Let's see. Now, by the way, like I said, there's an enemy downstairs from where you get Tyler. You fight them. They're zombies. They drop small amounts of crowns, and with the addition, as long as you don't pick up any quells, and with those guys there, you can actually indefinitely train here with a little bit of preparation. So basically, you come back here. Everyone's like taking a short break. Talk to him. You can rest. And when you rest, it restores everyone's WP and SP, and I think their LP as well. So, as long as you don't pick up any of the quells, you're good. And I'll show you where the quells are next time. Let's see. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to use this opportunity to train up a little bit. Specifically, I like to train up on the those zombies I was talking about, since they drop a little bit of money. Because you can either fix your tools, or you can walk up and buy new tools. The sapling staffs are good things to buy since they're so cheap. Basically, to get a new sapling staff, all you gotta do is kill 2 zombies, because they drop about 15 crowns per kill. The wood daggers are also pretty cheap. Stone axes and flint axes, and this, they actually drop those a lot. I think it's what's called a seam drop. So you don't really necessarily have to get those, but all these items are cheap enough to where, you know what, you can buy a replacement if you need it. So that's nice. I'm thinking I want to get a wood dagger to train up my sword arts a little bit, since I I usually end up learning like Smash or something for Gustav, and I really didn't learn anything. I learned double slash and cross slash, and that's it. And I usually learn 3 or 4 arts over the course of that, and I just didn't learn anything. But anyway, next time on SaGa Frontier 2, we're going to go down into the deepest parts of the ruins of Han, and I'll basically explain what I did. I'm not sure how much powering up I'm going to do, but I'm going to do a little. So I'll see you after I'm done with that. Later!